Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Keary on KSL News Radio.
Welcome to the Nightside Project, part of our ongoing coverage of the Sundance Film Festival. I've got with me the cast and the writer of a great submission to Sundance, and it's High and Mighty, which is an episodic project. And I've got Cesar Mazariegos.
Yeah, you almost had it. You almost had it. Commit.
Mazariegos.
There you go.
Yeah. How do you spell that? I put an extra D in there.
Mazariegos. Hey, that's good too. Getting there.
Okay. And I've got Jorge Diaz and Chelsea Rendon. And Jorge and Chelsea are both cast members.
Yes.
Now, Cesar, this is a great project. It's about a guy. This guy,
Chelo Chavez,
who has superpowers, but only when he's stoned.
Only when he's drunk or high.
Drunk or high.
And different drugs, different things do affect him and give him different kinds of powers.
It's so fantastic. How'd you come up with the idea?
Just doing a lot of drugs and a lot of drinking. No. I can't condone that. No, it was honestly, when I first got to LA, which was about 4 years ago from New York, I was just trying to get an agent. And what they tell you to do is write the craziest thing you can write that will never get produced because it'll stand out in their mind. It's like, wow, this is crazy. This is that weirdo guy who wrote the thing with the superpowers and the drunk guy.
Yeah.
And then they'll go get me staffed on, something else. But, when it did get me an agent, when my agent sent it to Warner Brothers, they were starting up a digital initiative, Stage 13.
Okay.
And Stage 13 prides itself on being a little bit out there with the content that they're trying to come up with.
Yeah.
It's for a young millennial audience, people of color. They want to see folks in front of and behind the camera who can tell that story the best way possible.
So, Jorge, your character is so interesting because when you are completely drunk or completely stoned, you're really at your worst, right?
I am. But that's where my superpowers are at its best.
And that's the interesting thing is in the point where, that's the point where most people are at their worst.
Yeah, it's true.
You suddenly become this great, amazing person. All your superpowers come out. How does your character balance that?
Well, it was tricky. I mean, I just had to trust the script because as an actor, there was this fine line between playing it like drunk, but also somewhat likable and also very just real. I just try to play it as honest as possible.
Like he's not good at throwing a punch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like he's drunk in the way that a real drunk guy is. Yeah. It's just that whenever that punch does land, he can put a hole in a refrigerator.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. That's a great way to describe it. Yeah.
Well, Chelsea, one review that I read called it a stoner film. It's not a film, but
stoner comedy.
That's really fair though to call it a stoner.
You could, especially people that technically like that. You could. But I think it's so much more than that.
Yes,
it's something that's relatable on so many different levels. Because we have under one of the layers is a broken family. Like he's my big brother who's always messing up and I always have to clean up after his messes. And he's breaking my mom's heart. So there's that understory. Then he has his whole problems with his girlfriend. Yeah. And she has some traumatic stuff that happened to her. And then his friends, so there's so many different layers, so people connect to it from the bromance sort of thing to the family thing to the when you're in a relationship and your boyfriend's annoying you thing. So it's there's so many different ways you could
and we sprinkle some marijuana on top. It's not the cake, it's just the topping.
Because Chelo really is just like any other dude that is reaching that point in his life where it's sometimes it happens in your 20s, 30s where you have to become responsible and as a responsible adult and try to just and he's trying to
and they don't want to do it.
And they kind of don't want to do it, or sometimes they don't know exactly what they want to what they're passionate about, put their energy into. So it's in that little in that flux, that limbo age. Yeah. And and I feel like so many of my friends have gone through it. They're still going through that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he just happens to discover these superpowers along the way.
Well, I think it's very, very cool. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
I've had so much fun learning about it, and it really is hilarious. And I hope that when you guys walk out of here, very, very soon, we're going to be able to just pull it up and watch it.
Oh, I hope so too,
man. We got a little present for you. Remember us by a little High and Mighty swag.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, it's not a stoner film at all.
I'll put this in my cubicle at work.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a little stress thingy, so it de-stresses.
So when you stress, you just go to the weed.
Well, I love it so much because it blends some things which people love, which is the stoner comedy, but also the superpowers. I mean, it's just great. So congratulations.
Thanks so
guys.
much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us,
Hey,
man.
Thanks
Yeah.
for your time. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks so much, man. Have a good one.